Hello and welcome to the 28th season of Sims 4 Survivor. This is Sims 4 Survivor Nordhaven, or is it Nordhaven? I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna say Nordhaven because everybody's saying that. That might be the anglicized version. But anyway, there is a new pack, so we are celebrating with a brand new season of Sims 4 Survivor that is taking place in the new world in the pack. And will feature a bunch of new Sims from the pack because, I've run out of Sims. This is a full newbie cast, no returnee players. So without further ado, let's just introduce our cast. First up, we have the Tattoo Tribe, named after one of the new skills included in the new pack. First up, we have here Olive Spectre. You guys knew she would be here because I already said she would be. She had the highest amount of votes in the fan poll that I did for season 27. So I said as soon as we would do another newbie season, she would be on there. And so here she is. Olive is, of course, famous for having a bunch of husbands who allegedly died under mysterious circumstances. She also had a baby with Grim Reaper himself. That baby is, of course, Nyan Spectre. Both Grim and Nyan competed on Ravenwood not too long ago, but now it is time for Olive to take over. Another person that is acquainted with the Grim Reaper is Kenny. Kenny is a human test subject who works for Grim. He works in the Reaper career, and aspiring Reapers will reap his soul on the first day of their job. Otherwise, he's a pretty happy-go-lucky guy. He's just happy to be here. Next up, we have Jasmine Beta, another person from the poll. She is the wife of Aaron Beta, lives in San Myshuno, usually starts off a save pregnant, but I am well on my way through this save file, so she has had this baby, and I'm pretty sure I've deleted the baby from my save file, so rip unborn baby Beta. And then next up, we have Gretchen Wolf, who is from For Rent. She is one of the pre-made tenants from there, and you should probably best know her as Luna Shadows' roommate. Cue that, and they were roommates line. All right, now we get into some of the new Sims. First up is Grandma Hattie Loden. What an icon, what a legend. She runs the coffee shop, I believe, in Nordhaven, and is originally a Sim from The Herbs. Then next up, we have Bruno Hoffman, who owns the candy shop, the local candy shop in Nordhaven. Although his grandson is about to take over, I believe. I think that's their lore. Then next up, we have Ollie Mark, the child of Crispin Black, non-binary, pansexual, also a teenager. Love them. We'll see how Ollie does here on this season. And then finally, for Nordhaven Sims, we have Corey Nihus, who is my new favorite Sim. I don't know. I love him. He's just so cute. I can't help it. But I don't really know what his deal is. I think he's intended to be like a tattoo artist that you can hire. I think that's probably his whole deal. Otherwise, he's a townie. He's one of two pre-made townies in the new pack. And usually townies are intended to serve some sort of a purpose. So I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. And then finally, for this tribe, we have Sammy Garcia, who you definitely have not seen before. This is a totally new Sim that has never competed on Sims 4 Survivor before. What do you mean their name sounds familiar? They've never been here. Okay, just between you and me, this is actually the Ring Bear. He just took off his costume and he's here to compete again, but he's not here to win. That is his storyline this season. He's just here to vibe and have fun and see if anybody recognizes him. And yeah, Sammy is here. I don't know, I thought it would be funny to bring him back, but under a different name. Then next up, we have the Ceramics Tribe, named after the other skill that was included in Businesses and Hobbies. First up, we have Alice, the dead mother who mourns the death of her 4 children, the weeping mother. That's her name, right? Also a ghost, obviously. She is here. Then we have Carmen Ortega, coming here from Ciudad Enamorada. Carmen is, I don't really know much about her. She's an elder. She is a lesbian. And she owns a house that a bunch of random single people live in. That's about all I know about her, but okay, she's here. Then next up, we have Layla Ann, who is another one of the pre-made tenants. Also don't really know much about her. I think she's like a comedian or something, but I might be wrong about that. And then here we have Robin Banks, one of the new NPCs in the game. She is a burglar, obviously. I love that we have the burglars back. And I kind of love that we have a new NPC with it. That's kind of fun. And then here is somebody that you should be well acquainted with because he has probably been bothering you for the past month. If you've been doing the last event, the anniversary event that has been going on for the past month, we have Emmett Relevart, a time traveler who is here for some reason. And then we have a gallery exclusive sim that I was a little bit hesitant to bring onto the show, but I decided let's just do it. We have Nordhaven here, who you probably know from some early promotional material of The Sims 4. He's not in the game proper, as I said, he's gallery exclusive, which I'm not like super excited about bringing in some gallery exclusive sims. I don't know, it feels a little bit weird to me. I kind of want this series to just use the Sims that are actually in the game. However, I feel like Ned is pretty iconic to The Sims 4. I feel like everybody knows about this Sim, has seen this Sim. So I figured why not? Why not bring him in here? But I'm not going to make it a habit. Let's get into some of these Sims from the new pack. We have Cannonball Coleman here. A jazz player, he plays the saxophone, he wants to buy the lounge in Nordhaven, lives with Crispin Black and Ollie Mark, who is on the season, and is also a sim from the Herbs. And then we have Gert Koopman, who owns the local ceramics store. So fitting that he's on the ceramics tribe, or ceramics studio? I should probably call it a ceramics studio. But him and his wife, they own that store, and apparently there are some marital issues in their future, it seems. Because he is apparently hitting on random women at the lounge. And then last but not least, we have Nia Sarpong, a tattoo artist, a small business owner, a single mother, and honestly, kind of a random pre-made sim. Like, she gives me very early pre-made sim energy. I don't know why. I think it's just like the really vibrant yellow in her top. They don't really do that anymore, but for her, they were like, slap that yellow on her. All right, that's our cast. I didn't really mess with anything. I did give Cannonball and Ollie a small bond because they do actually know each other. So I felt like it would fit in with the lore a little bit. And there are other Sims that actually know each other from Nordhaven, but that is the only relationship that I really want to represent here on the season. I feel like that makes sense. And I did not give Sammy, even though he is a winner, I did not give him a boost to his stats. He's just here on even footing with everybody else. Everybody's got 3 for every single stat here. I don't think it would be fun to just watch one sim like run the entire game. And also, he's not here to win. He's just here to vibe. He's here to have fun. We are also playing One World, which if you have not seen that season, everybody on One World was on the same beach. So even though they were split into different tribes, they were actually all together in one area or like living in one area together, which was a really unique concept that they never revisited for some reason. Probably because there was a lot of animosity on that season. It was kind of a nasty season, but I think that's just on them for casting the people they cast, to be honest. But I don't know if the brand steal is going to do that too. I'm pretty sure it will not. I don't know. I think it's just going to play like a normal season, but I guess we'll just find out. So let's just start on episode number 1. All right, we got idols hidden. No alliances. It says One World here, I guess. Oh, I guess everybody is on the same tribe. Okay, that's interesting. But I guess we'll go to immunity. We've got the ceramics tribe winning immunity and also winning flint. Good for them. Let's see what's going on the beach. We have Corey and Emmett finding something in common, which has a lasting impact. And that's it. Okay. They are not on the same tribe. But Corey is going to be going to tribal, right? Yeah, Emma's on the other tribe. So, boring first episode, but let's go to tribal. All right, we got the tattoo tribe here. Bruno, Corey, Grandma Hattie, Gretchen, Jasminder, Kenny, Olive, Ollie, and Sammy. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Nobody stands up. I read the votes. First vote goes to Jasminder. 1 vote Jasminder. Next vote goes to Corey. 1 vote Corey, 1 vote Jasminder, 7 votes left. And the next vote goes to Corey. That's 2 votes Corey, 1 vote Jasminder, 6 votes left. And the next vote goes to Corey. 3 votes Corey, 1 vote Jasminder, 5 votes left. And the next vote goes to Jasminder. That's 3 votes Corey, 2 votes Jasminder, 4 votes left. And the next vote goes to Jasminder. We're tied. 3 votes Corey, 3 votes Jasminder, 3 votes left. And the next vote goes to Jasminder. We got 4 votes Jasminder and 3 votes Corey. And the next vote goes to the first person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Nordhaven. It is Jasminder Beta. Jasminder, the tribe has spoken. Perhaps they were a little bit intimidated by her because she is the wife of Aaron Beta, who made it all the way to 4th place on his season, which was Copperdale, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Copperdale. I did kind of think that Corey was going to get the boot, actually, because he was, like, fraternizing with the enemy, with Emmett. So, yeah, I thought that was going to, like, trip him up, but that did not happen. They got rid of Jasminder instead. So, Jasminder votes are Corey, Grandma Hattie, Kenny, Olive, Ollie, and Sammy. Ring Bear voting with the majority. He knows what he's doing. And then Corey votes are Bruno, Gretchen, and Jasminder. So Bruno and Gretchen are going to be in trouble, potentially. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on that. All right, we're on the Tattoo Tribe. All right, I forgot to turn on relationship highlights, but okay, we'll do that now. It's probably fine. There's usually nothing in episode 1 anyway. But Tattoo Tribe down to 8 now. On the beach, we now have Emmett and Corey with a medium bond. Nia and Gert with a medium dislike. Okay, I believe they're on the same tribe. Then we got Robin and Cannibal with a small bond. Ollie and Cannibal with a small bond. Nia and Cannibal with a medium dislike also. Nobody liking Nia. What is going on? Gretchen and Bruno don't like each other, even though they voted together. That's strange. And then we got Ollie and Corey with a medium dislike. Oh no. The gays are fighting. Sammy and Gretchen with a small bond. Gretchen and Carmen with a medium dislike. And then Robin and Layla with a small bond. Okay, strongest relationship so far is Emmett and Corey. And we also have Robin with a decent social game. Cannonball has an okay social game, but doesn't like Nia, but nobody likes Nia, so whatever. But let's go to reward. It is going to go to the Ceramics tribe. They win a tarp. Good for them. But immunity is going to go to also Ceramics. All right, so they are safe for another episode. Tattoo Tribe gonna go back to Tribal. On the beach, we have Corey and Olive bonding strongly. Okay. Also Olive with a major meltdown though, which is not great. And then Emmett and Robin have a small fight, which has a lasting impact. And we have our first alliance. It is Corey, it's Emmett, it's Gretchen, it's Layla. So that is a cross-tribal alliance, which is interesting. We got Corey and Gretchen. They are on the Tattoo Tribe. And then Emmett and Layla are on the Ceramics Tribe. So that's kind of interesting. Will that catch up to Corey and Gretchen? Are they gonna get the boot by their tribe mates? Probably not Corey because he's bonding with Olive. Also, Olive could take the hit here because she is having this major meltdown. We'll see. Let's go to Tribal. All right, we got the Tattoo Tribe here again. They're gonna lose another member. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Nobody stands up. I'll read the votes. First vote goes to Kenny. 1 vote Kenny. Second vote goes to Bruno. 1 vote Bruno, 1 vote Kenny, and 6 votes left. And the next vote goes to Kenny. 2 votes Kenny, 1 vote Bruno, 5 votes left. And the next vote goes to Bruno. We're tied. 2 votes Bruno, 2 votes Kenny, and 4 votes left. And the next vote goes to Kenny. 3 votes Kenny, 2 votes Bruno, 3 votes left. And the next vote goes to Kenny. That's 4 votes Kenny, 2 votes Bruno, 2 votes left. Next vote goes to Bruno. 4 votes Kenny, 3 votes Bruno, 1 vote left. We could be tying here. And we do. The last vote goes to Bruno. It is for Bruno, for Kenny. We're going to go into a revote. And the first vote on the revote goes to Bruno. 1 vote Bruno. Second vote goes to Bruno. 2 votes Bruno. Third vote is going to go to Bruno. That is 3 votes Bruno, 3 votes left. And the next vote goes to Kenny. 3 votes Bruno, 1 vote Kenny, 2 votes left. And the next vote goes to Kenny. Oh my god. We're going to rocks. 3 votes Bruno, 2 votes Kenny, 1 vote left. But the second person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Nordhaven. It is Bruno. Bruno, the tribe has spoken. Not really sure what he was doing to get the boot here. Probably, he voted incorrectly last episode. And Gretchen kind of got herself involved in that alliance. So maybe Corey saved her and Bruno got the boot instead. Sort of got the short end of the stick here. Also, he's like an older man. Maybe they were worried about like tribe strength or something. After all, they have lost like every single challenge up to this point. All right, who votes who? We got Corey, Grandma Hattie, Gretchen, and Kenny voting for Bruno. Then we got Bruno, Olive, Ollie, and Sammy voting for Kenny. And then Sammy is the one who flips on the revote. What is the ring bear doing? He is here just for chaos. Should we have expected anything less? Probably not. We'll just move on to episode number 3. So tattoo is now down to 7, ceramics at 9 still. And on the beach, we have this new alliance. We still have these idols that nobody's finding. Also, I forgot to say, in this, or on this season, there was another twist where if a tattoo member finds the ceramics idol, for example, they would have to give it to one of the ceramics members. And then vice versa, of course. All right, on the beach, we have Olive and Cannonball with a strong dislike, which might not matter because they're not on the same tribe. We also have Olive with a medium bond toward Corey. Does it say how Corey feels about Olive? No. We have Emmett and Corey with their medium bond still. We have Nia and Gert with a medium dislike. And we have Olive and Emmett with a medium dislike as well. Robin and Cannonball with a small bond. Layla and Gretchen with a small bond. Olive and Ned with a medium dislike. Gretchen and Gert with a medium dislike. And Ollie and Cannonball with a small bond. So it's kind of funny that Olive has this major meltdown. It doesn't really impact the way her tribe feels about her, but the entire other tribe like hates her. So maybe she like snapped at the other tribe, at the ceramics tribe, which is her major meltdown. And her tribe was like, well, as long as it's not us. Reward goes to the ceramics tribe again. They win fishing supplies and a canoe. Good for them. But immunity is going to go to Tattoo. They win their first challenge, are going to be safe for the first time. Very good for them. But that means ceramics is going to go to tribal for the first time and lose a member. On the beach, we have Alice finding the ceramics hidden immunity idol. That's going to be good to have just in case she catches some votes in the upcoming tribal, but she might not need it because Robin has a major meltdown. We also have Corey and Layla fighting something in common, which has a lasting impact. Look at Corey. Corey's kind of killing it on this season so far, even though he got those 3 votes at the beginning. We also have Kenny impressing the rest of the team. And there's a new alliance. It is Corey, it's Kenny, it's Layla. So that is Corey and Kenny on the tattoo tribe and Layla on the ceramics tribe. Corey just strengthening his social network here. Corey and Layla are also in that other alliance, I think. So Kenny kind of just getting pulled into that, I guess. But we'll just go to tribal. Let's see who goes out on the ceramics tribe. All right, we got ceramics here. Alice, Cannonball, Carmen, Emmett, Gert, Layla, Ned, Nia, and Robin. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Nobody stands up. I read the votes. First vote goes to Layla. 1 vote Layla. Second vote goes to Cannonball. 1 vote Cannonball, 1 vote Layla, and 7 votes left. And the next vote goes to Cannonball. 2 votes Cannonball, 1 vote Layla. Next vote goes to Cannonball. 3 votes Cannonball, 1 vote Layla, 5 votes left. And the next vote goes to Layla. That is 3 votes Cannonball, 2 votes Layla, and 4 votes left. And the next vote goes to Cannonball. 4 votes Cannonball, 2 votes Layla, 3 votes left. And the next vote goes to Layla. That is 4 votes Cannonball, 3 votes Layla, 2 votes left. It could still be Layla. Next vote goes to the third person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Nordhaven. It is Cannonball. Cannonball, the tribe has spoken. I think it might be Cannonball's dislike of Olive that is getting him the boot here. Because Olive was tied with Corey, and Corey is tied with some of these members of the ceramics tribe. So maybe they, like, orchestrated his elimination here. I don't know. Perhaps. Let's see who votes who. We got Alice, Carmen, Emmett, Layla, Nia, and Robin voting for Cannonball. And then Cannonball, Gert, and Ned are the Layla votes. So yeah, that is Emmett and Layla. They are allied with Corey. And yeah, I think that's pretty much what happens. Alice impact. She, from the other tribe, basically gets him the boot. That is unfortunate for him. We also lost, like, both of the old men on this tribe. Or on this season, which is kind of sad. But it is what it is. We'll move on to episode number 4. The tribes are getting somewhat even. On the beach, we have Alice with the idol. We have these alliances that Corey and Layla are both in. We now have Robin and Corey with an extreme hatred. What? That comes out of nowhere. I guess because Robin had that major meltdown. Emmett and Corey are at a strong bond now. Robin and Emmett at a strong dislike. Not looking great for Robin here. We also have Grandma Hattie with a strong bond toward Kenny. Oh, doesn't say how Kenny feels about Grandma Hattie. We have Olive and Emmett with a strong dislike. That's not great. And then we got Olive with a medium dislike toward Ned. And Ned also with a medium dislike toward Olive. And then Nia and Gert with a medium dislike. Sammy and Kenny with a medium bond. And Robin and Kenny with a medium bond. Kenny with actually a pretty strong social game here. He's got a strong bond with Grandma Hattie. He's got medium bonds with Sammy and Robin. He's in this alliance. Yeah, it's looking great for Kenny. Even though he almost got eliminated like 2 episodes ago. Reward is going to go to the Ceramics tribe. They are back on their win streak, potentially. But do they win immunity? Yes. Immunity goes to Ceramics as well. We'll just go to the beach. Let's see what's going on. We've got Layla and Nia bonding slightly. And Kenny working hard at camp and becomes tired. Nobody's fighting this tattoo idol, which is kind of annoying. Would like to see who gets that. Well, we'll just go to Tribal. Tattoo Tribe, they are back. Back at Tribal. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Nobody stands up. I read the votes. First vote goes to Olive. 1 vote Olive. Second vote goes to Ollie. 1 vote Olive, 1 vote Ollie, and 5 votes left. And the next vote goes to Olive. 2 votes Olive, 1 vote Ollie, 4 votes left. Next vote goes to Olive. 3 votes Olive, 1 vote Ollie, and 3 votes left. And the next vote goes to Ollie. Oh, 3 votes Olive, 2 votes Ollie, 2 votes left. I thought it was going to be straight up Olive boot here, like a unanimous vote, but apparently not. And the next vote goes to Ollie. Oh, we are tied. 3 votes Olive, 3 votes Ollie, 1 vote left. And the 4th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Nordhaven is going to be Olive. Olive, the tribe has spoken. A very contentious character here on Sims 4 Survivor. I think we all wanted to see her do well, and then she just started picking fights with everybody. So I'm not surprised to see her go here, to be honest, but also sad to see her go because I wanted her to do well. But let's see who voted for Ollie. We've got Grandma Hattie, Kenny, Ollie, and Sammy voting for Olive. And then Corey, Gretchen, and Olive vote for Ollie. So Corey, of course, votes with his ally, Olive, and then Gretchen, well, she was in that alliance with Corey, right? So even though Corey and Gretchen are pretty tightly aligned with the other tribe, I don't think it's super great for them because they are definitely in the minority on this tribe, though. But they only needed 1 more vote and they would have had control. Kenny does not vote with Corey, even though he's aligned with Corey. That does not bode well. I think that trio is going to split apart. We lose Olive and we are going to go into episode 5 where we have a twist. It is a tribe swap. And new tribes are... I don't understand what this is. 3 members of Tattoo will stay. 3 members of Tattoo will go to Ceramics. Okay, so we're going to split evenly between the tribes. Okay, and here's our new tribes. On the Tattoo tribe, we have remaining here Corey, Grandma Hattie, and Kenny. And coming over from Ceramics, we have Gert, Ned, Nia, and Robin. It's a really bad draw for Corey here. He gets isolated from all of his allies, aside from Kenny, who didn't vote with him last tribal. On the Ceramics tribe, the new Ceramics tribe, we have Alice, Carmen, Emmett, and Layla remaining. And then joining them are Gretchen, Ollie, and Sammy from the Tattoo tribe. So that's Emmett and Layla and Gretchen now united. And One World is pretty much over now. So they are going to split off onto different beaches at this point, which is kind of sad. I think Corey is getting screwed over here. I think Ollie could be in trouble. I think Sammy could be in trouble, potentially. I think this trio here is pretty good. But anyway, let's move on. On the beach, we have Corey finding the hidden immunity idol. Whoa. Corey knows he's in trouble, goes out to look for the idol, finds it. So he is potentially going to have a little bit of safety here. He does also have Kenny still. And he is on a tribe with Robin, who he hates. They have an extreme hatred. We also have Robin and Kenny with a medium bond. Okay. Nia and Gert with a medium dislike. Ned and Kenny with a medium dislike. Robin and Gert with a medium dislike. Kenny and Corey with a medium dislike. They are in this alliance. Yeah, this is done. Then we got Robin and Ned with a medium dislike. Grandma Hattie and Gert with a small bond. Then Gert and Corey with a slight bond. Robin and Grandma Hattie with a slight dislike. A lot of dislike on this tribe. Very messy tribe. On the other tribe, the ceramics tribe, we've got Emmett, Gretchen, Layla together. Layla is isolated from Corey and Kenny, though. And of course, we have Alice with an idol. We have Layla and Gretchen with a medium bond. Sammy and Gretchen with a small bond. Gretchen and Carmen with a medium dislike. Sammy and Ollie with a small bond. Ollie and Gretchen with a slight bond. Actually, just slight bonds here. We'll ignore those. So not a whole lot going on this tribe, but maybe when we come back to the beach, there will be a little bit more something going on. Reward is going to go to the tattoo tribe. They win peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and coffee. All right. Bad immunity is going to go to the ceramics tribe. They are safe tonight. Corey might have to play that idol, to be honest. Let's see. Let's go to the beaches. All right. We got Grandma Hattie and Nia with a small fight, which has a lasting impact. Okay. We also have Kenny impressing the rest of the team. And then we got Nia and Robin bond slightly. And there's a new alliance. It is Gert, it's Kenny, it's Robin. Yeah, I think Corey's gonna have to play that idol. Although, Grandma Hattie could get the boot here, since she's fighting with Nia. Nia is bonding with Robin. So this alliance and Nia might just try to get rid of Grandma Hattie. I don't know, but on the ceramics tribe, we've got Alice with an idol. We've got Gretchen and Sammy bonding slightly, which has a lasting impact. Okay. And then Emmett is gonna leave this alliance. I don't know why. Maybe he was just like, only liked Corey, doesn't really like Gretchen and Layla. That could be it. All right, well, we'll go to tribal. The new tattoo tribe is here. We got Corey, we got Gert, we got Grandma Hattie, we got Kenny, Ned, Nia, and Robin. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Nobody stands up, okay. I'll read the votes. First vote goes to Nia. 1 vote Nia. Second vote goes to Ned. 1 vote Ned and 1 vote Nia. Third vote is going to go to Ned. What? What did he do? 2 votes Ned, 1 vote Nia, 4 votes left. And the next vote goes to Nia. We're tied. 2 votes Ned, 2 votes Nia, 3 votes left. And the next vote goes to Ned. That's 3 votes Ned, 2 votes Nia, 2 votes left. And the next vote goes to Nia. We're tied again. 3 votes Ned, 3 votes Nia, 1 vote left. And the 5th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Nordhaven is going to be Nia. Nia, the tribe has spoken. I don't think she should have been in that fight with Grandma Hattie. I think that's probably what's getting her the boot here. She almost saved herself by cozying up to Robin, but I don't know if that worked out for her, actually. Let's see who voted who. We've got Gert, Grandma Hattie, Ned, and Robin voting for Nia. So that's not the entire alliance. Actually, Kenny does not vote with them. Interesting. Corey, Kenny, and Nia vote for Ned. So Kenny votes with Corey, even though they don't like each other, and Kenny is in another alliance with people that he actually does like. Interesting. This could also be like a idol vote split as well, because like Ned is not in this alliance, this 3-person alliance, so they're like, whatever, throw a vote on Ned. Why not? That could definitely be it. But all right, we'll move on to episode number 6. We got Tattoo Tribe down to 6 members now. Ceramic still at 7. On the Tattoo Tribe, we now have this new alliance. Gert, Kenny, and Robin. It's not that loyal though, like it's not that strong. Robin and Corey still hate each other. Robin and Kenny with a strong bond. Okay. Kenny and Gert with a medium bond. And Kenny and Corey still don't like each other. Ned and Kenny don't like each other either. Okay, so that's why Kenny's voting for Ned. Got it. Robin and Gert don't like each other. Oh, that's not good. They are in this alliance. Okay. So Kenny is sort of the glue bringing these two people together. I guess. I don't know. But Robin and Grandma Hattie don't like each other. Robin and Ned don't like each other. Grandma Hattie and Gert have a slight bond. Gert and Corey with a slight bond. Why did they vote out Nia and not Grandma Hattie here? I don't know. Because like Robin was bonding with Nia, doesn't like Grandma Hattie. But maybe Kenny didn't want Grandma Hattie to go? Potentially. I don't know. Gert does seem to like Grandma Hattie though. So maybe he didn't like Nia either. Whatever. On the Ceramics tribe, we've got Emmett out of this alliance. We have Sammy and Gretchen with a strong bond now. Okay. Layla and Gretchen with a medium bond. Look at Gretchen. Although she has a medium dislike with Carmen. We got Ollie and Alice with a medium dislike. We got Sammy and Ollie with a small bond. Sammy and Alice with a small bond. Then we just have slight bonds. Sammy definitely is showing the same social prowess he did on his winning season on Glimmerbrook. I swear, if he wins again, I'm gonna be kind of mad. I don't really want him to win again. I did not cast him here to win again. I cast him here as a joke cast member, but we'll see. Casting anybody is always a risk because anybody could win. Reward is going to go to the Ceramics tribe. They went a trip to a survivor-themed ice cream parlor. Okay. But immunity is going to go to Tattoo. They are not going to go back to tribal. Ceramics, they are going to lose a member. On the Tattoo Beach, we have Gert and Kenny bonding slightly, which has a lasting impact. Okay. Kenny, once again, just like great social game by him. He is locking in his allies here. He's got this relationship with Gert that he is strengthening. Good for him. But on Ceramics, we have Alice and Ollie with a small fight. Okay. Emmett has a major meltdown. Okay. And then Layla and Ollie bond strongly, which has a lasting impact. All right. Ollie heavy episode. But we have a new alliance. It is Gretchen, it's Ollie, it's Sammy. Kind of a random group of people. Actually, Sammy and Gretchen had that medium bond, and then Ollie had a small bond with Sammy. So I guess Sammy is pulling this alliance together. And also Gretchen and Ollie both have pink hair, so they probably bond over that. But we'll go to Tribal. Ceramics tribe here at their first Tribal, since the swap. We got Alice, Carmen, Emmett, Gretchen, Layla, Ollie, and Sammy. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Alice stands up. She is going to use her idol on herself. Any votes cast against Alice will not count. I will read the votes. First vote goes to Alice. Does not count. Alice. Does not count. Alice. Does not count. Alice. Does not count. Wow. Is it unanimous? Alice. Does not count. That's 5 votes. 5 out of 7 votes. Does she get one more? No. Carmen. 1 vote Carmen. 1 vote left. And the 6th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Nordhaven. It is Carmen Ortega. Carmen, the tribe has spoken. Idled out by Alice. Idled out by a ghost. That's unfortunate for her. She goes out here. Not really to any fault of her own. I don't think she did anything wrong to get the boot here. It's just unfortunate that she ended up being the one to catch the 2 votes. All right, it is Carmen, Gretchen, Layla, Ollie, and Sammy who vote for Alice, and then Alice and Emmett vote for Carmen. Okay, Emmett, I don't know what he's doing. He kind of lost a lot of power by leaving that alliance, and now he's just like willingly on the bottom. Not sure, but we'll move on to episode number 7, where we have the merge. Here is the Candy Tribe, named after yet another skill. I don't know if it's skill, but it's like a activity that was added in businesses and hobbies. And the people who make the merge are Alice, Corey Nihus, Emmett Relevart, Gert Koopman, Grandma Hattie Loden, Gretchen Wolf, Kenny, Layla Ann, Nat Valen, Ollie Mark, Robin Banks, and Sammy Garcia, aka the Ring Bear. Okay, I'm gonna make a winner pick. In my heart of heart, it's Corey. I love Corey. I want him to win. But I think Kenny is by far the strongest player so far. I think he's gonna win. I'm a little bit nervous because I think it could be Sammy as well. I don't want him to win, but it could happen. I'm not blind to his game. I also think like Gretchen is playing a decent game. I think Grandma Hattie could sneak in there. And, you know, Alice just played an idol. I think her fortune just turned, and she could potentially do well in this merge portion of the game. I don't know. But we'll go to this part. We only have Corey with an idol, and there's not going to be another idol hidden. Okay. We only have 3-person alliances in the game. At this point, it is Corey, Gretchen, and Layla. Then we got Corey, Kenny, and Layla. Then we got Gert, Kenny, and Robin. Gretchen, Ollie, and Sammy. Kenny and Gert now have an unbreakable relationship. Okay. Robin and Corey with an extreme hatred still. Sammy and Gretchen now with an unbreakable relationship as well. Robin and Emmett with a strong dislike. Emmett and Corey with a strong bond still. Okay, good for them. Then we got Robin and Kenny with a strong bond. Layla and Gretchen with a strong bond. Ollie and Layla with a medium bond. Kenny and Emmett with a medium bond. And Sammy and Kenny with a medium bond. So yeah, I still think Kenny has the best relationships here. I'm very curious what this trio is going to do, because I'm pretty sure Kenny's just going to leave. And at that point, it's going to be Corey and Layla in a final 2. But they have Gretchen, and Gretchen is in this alliance. So could these like two different trios link together? I think that's highly possible. Reward is gonna go to these people: Grandma Hattie, Gretchen, Kenny, Layla, Ned, and Sammy. Congrats to them. They get pizza and beer. Nice. But immunity is gonna go to Ned. He's been very purple, very quiet, and suddenly emerging as a comp threat, I guess. Good for him. He's gonna be safe tonight. On the beach, we've got Grandma Hattie and Ollie with a minor disagreement. It's not great. We also have Gretchen impressing the rest of the team, and Corey also impressing the rest of the team. So I don't know who's gonna go out. I think it might be Ollie, it might be Grandma Hattie. I don't know. Let's go to tribal. All right, we've got the merge tribe here. Alice, Corey, Emmett, Gert, Grandma Hattie, Gretchen, Kenny, Layla, Ned, Ollie, Robin, and Sammy. Ned has the necklace, cannot be voted for tonight. Everybody else is eligible. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Corey stands up. He is going to play his idol, and he is going to play his idol on Layla. Any votes cast against Layla will not count. I'll read the votes. First vote is going to go to Ollie. Oh. Corey wasting an idol, I guess. It is what it is. One vote Ollie. Second vote goes to Ollie as well. That's 2 votes Ollie. Third vote is going to go to Alice. 2 votes Ollie, 1 vote Alice, 9 votes left. And the next vote goes to Ollie. 3 votes Ollie, 1 vote Alice. And the next vote goes to Robin. Okay. 3 votes Ollie, 1 vote Alice, 1 vote Robin, and 7 votes left. And the next vote goes to Alice. 3 votes Ollie, 2 votes Alice, and 1 vote Robin. And the next vote goes to Robin. We got 3 votes Ollie, 2 votes Alice, 2 votes Robin, and 5 votes left. And the next vote goes to Ollie. 4 votes Ollie, 2 votes Alice, 2 votes Robin, and 4 votes left. And the next vote goes to Alice. 4 votes Ollie, 3 votes Alice, and 2 votes Robin. 3 votes left. And the next vote goes to Robin. So that is 4 votes Ollie, 3 votes Alice, 3 votes Robin, 2 votes left. Very tight vote here. But the 7th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Nordhaven. First member of the jury is going to be Ollie. Ollie, the tribe has spoken. Not sure why they're getting the boot here, but I guess, I don't know. It's probably Kenny. That would be my guess. Kenny and all of his various allies getting Ollie the boot here. Let's look at the vote breakdown. So it is Alice, it's Gert, it's Grandma Hattie, it's Kenny, it's Ned, and Robin. Okay, so it's definitely Gert, Kenny, and Robin, that trio. And Kenny also pulls in Grandma Hattie, I guess. And Alice, obviously not going to vote for herself. And then I don't know what Ned is doing. He's been so purple, I have no idea what's going on with him. Alice votes are Gretchen, Ollie, and Sammy. Okay, that's their trio. And then Corey, Emmett, and Layla vote for Robin. So that is that other trio. Except not really, because it's Corey and Layla and Emmett also tagging along to that. Of course, Emmett does have that strong bond with Corey, so he is technically still in this alliance, and I'm sure he will probably just like join back, or at least like make something new with Corey. That would be my guess. But whatever, we'll move on to episode number 8. We got the final 11 here. And I just realized Ollie is in the jury, and we started jury at 12. So there's going to be a 9-person jury with a final 3. So we could tie again. If we tie again, I'm going to be so mad. I cannot do another tie on Sims 4 Survivor. Nat finds the idol. What? What is going on? Nat just suddenly emerging as a threat in the game. I don't know what is happening, but okay. All right, on the beach, we have alliances. They're the same, except now Gretchen and Sammy are left by themselves now that Ollie's gone. We got Layla with an unbreakable relationship toward Gretchen. Does it say how Gretchen feels about Layla? No. Sammy with an extreme hatred toward Layla. What? Layla with a strong dislike towards Sammy also. Where did that come from? I don't know, but Kenny and Gert with an unbreakable relationship. Robin and Corey still hate each other. And then Sammy and Gretchen with an unbreakable relationship. Emmett and Corey with an unbreakable relationship. Robin doesn't like Emmett and vice versa. And then Robin and Kenny with a strong bond. All right. I definitely think Emmett and Corey are going to form something. And they're probably going to pull in Layla and probably exclude like Sammy and probably Kenny. I don't know. I feel like they've got to see soon that Kenny is a very strong threat to win. Reward is going to go to this group of people. It is Corey, it's Grandma Hattie, it's Kenny, it's Layla, and it's Robin. Sammy does not participate, cannot win. Unfortunate for him, but he's already won the game, so it's fine. But immunity is going to go to Kenny. Congratulations, Kenny. I don't think he needed immunity right away, but I think it's fine to get it. Why not? Good for him. He's going to be safe. On the beach, we have Ned with an idol. We have Robin and Sammy fighting something in common. Okay. Sammy, maybe like seeing he needs some new allies, tries to link up with Robin. And Alice and Kenny have a major fight. Oh no. I think this might be it for Alice. Let's go to Tribal. All right, we got the final 11 here. Kenny has the necklace, cannot be voted for. Everybody else is eligible. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Nobody stands up. I'll read the votes. First vote goes to Robin. 1 vote Robin. Second vote goes to Emmett. 1 vote Emmett and 1 vote Robin. Third vote goes to Alice. 1 vote Alice, 1 vote Emmett, 1 vote Robin, and 8 votes left. Fourth vote is going to go to Robin. We got 2 votes Robin, 1 vote Alice, 1 vote Emmett, 7 votes left. And the next vote goes to Robin. 3 votes Robin, 1 vote Alice, 1 vote Emmett, 6 votes left. And the next vote goes to Alice. 3 votes Robin, 2 votes Alice, 1 vote Emmett. And next vote goes to Alice. We are tied. It is 3 votes Alice, 3 votes Robin, 1 vote Emmett, and 4 votes left. And the next vote goes to Emmett. That is 3 votes Alice, 3 votes Robin, and 2 votes Emmett, and 3 votes left. Next vote goes to Robin. 4 votes Robin, 3 votes Alice, 2 votes Emmett. Is it going to be Robin? I would be shocked. Next vote goes to the 8th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Nordhaven, second member of the jury. It's Robin. What? Robin, the tribe has spoken. I thought Kenny had so many allies that he was going to be able to save her. But the underdogs, they rise up. They go against Kenny. They realize that he is the power player of the season. But he was immune, so they had to go for one of his allies instead. Take out Robin. Wow. Who is pulling off this move? It is Alice, Corey, Emmett, Grandma Hattie, Layla, and Ned, of all people. Alice votes are Gert, Kenny, and Robin, so that's the trio. And then Gretchen and Sammy vote for Emmett. I don't know what they're doing, but that's okay. So that is definitely Corey and Layla in their alliance, and they are pulling in all these random various people that are at the bottom. Very interesting. I think Gert and Kenny are now in trouble. How the game flips on a dime. We'll move on to episode number 9. We got the final 10 here. Has anything changed now that Robin is gone? We got this alliance down to 2. We have Gretchen and Alice with an unbreakable relationship. What? Where does that come from? We also have Layla and Gretchen with an unbreakable relationship, and Sammy and Gretchen with an unbreakable relationship. What? What happened in the last episode? Why is Gretchen suddenly with the best social game in the game? I don't know, but Kenny and Gert with an unbreakable relationship, Emmett and Corey with one, Kenny and Corey with a strong dislike. They're still in this alliance, though. I don't know why that is. This alliance is fake. Sammy and Layla with a strong dislike as well. Sammy and Kenny with a strong bond. And then we got Corey and Alice with a strong bond. Okay. And Kenny and Emmett with a medium bond. So I think we're getting a bit of a war between Kenny and Corey here. And Corey seems to be winning. Because he does have Layla. He does seem to have Gretchen, right? Not really, but Layla has Gretchen. He has Emmett for sure. And Kenny is now he only really has like Sammy, maybe. He does have a decent bond with Emmett, but Corey definitely has a better bond with Emmett. And of course he has Gert, but he doesn't really have anybody else. Okay, we'll go to reward where we have Gert, Grandma Hattie, Gretchen, Kenny, and Layla winning reward. Good for them. They win a barbecue. But immunity is going to go to Layla. Congrats to Layla. She is going to be safe. On the beach, we have Layla and Ned with a small fight. Oh no. We also have Ned and Sammy with a minor disagreement. And Gretchen and Ned with a major fight. Okay, Ned has decided to fight everybody. Literally everybody. Something's going on with the alliance. Kenny's out. Yeah, that makes sense. But we have a new alliance. It's Alice, it's Emmett, it's Gert, it's Grandma Hattie, it's Kenny, and Ned. That is not a real alliance. Absolutely not. I think Kenny and Gert are trying to get out of the hole that they dug themselves. So they're like, we got an alliance. It's going to be great. It'll be us 6. And everybody's like, sure. But like Alice is at a 4. She's not into this. Emmett, I think he will vote with Corey instead of Kenny. I don't think Ned is really in this. I don't think Grandma Hattie is really in this. She has been voting with Corey and Layla. Yeah. I don't think this is real, but maybe they get a vote in. And if so, I think Corey's in trouble. Because like, who else will they vote out? I don't think there's anybody else. Maybe Gretchen? I don't think so. Everybody has like a great relationship with Gretchen. Maybe Sammy. Could be Sammy. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's go to tribal. All right, we got the final 10 here. The Candy tribe. Layla, she has the necklace, cannot be voted for. Everybody else is eligible. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Nobody stands up. Ned, despite fighting everybody, is not going to play his idol. I'll read the votes. First one is going to go to Corey. 1 vote Corey. Second vote goes to Ned. 1 vote Corey, 1 vote Ned, and 8 votes left. Does not look good for Corey, because I think Ned would have played the idol if he thought he was in danger. Next vote is going to go to Ned. Oh. 2 votes Ned, 1 vote Corey, and 7 votes left. And the next vote goes to Sammy. Oh. 2 votes Ned, 1 vote Corey, 1 vote Sammy, and 6 votes left. And the next vote goes to Sammy. That is 2 votes Ned, 2 votes Sammy, 1 vote Corey, and 5 votes left. And the next vote goes to Sammy. 3 votes Sammy, 2 votes Ned, 1 vote Corey, and the next vote goes to Corey. So that is 3 votes Sammy, 2 votes Corey, 2 votes Ned, and 3 votes left. Next vote is going to go to Sammy. 4 votes Sammy, 2 votes Corey, 2 votes Ned, and 2 votes left. And the 9th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Nordhaven, 3rd member of the jury. It is Sammy. Sammy, the tribe has spoken. I'm kind of happy to see him go. To be honest, this is what I wanted from him, to just kind of be here, do dumb shit, and then leave before he overstayed his welcome. So I'm happy to see him go. Glad he got 10th place. Good for him. At least he made the merch this time. It didn't go that well for him on all winners. But this is the alliance that votes Sammy out of the game. It's Alice. It's Corey. Oh. Also Emmett, Grandma Hattie, Layla, and Ned. Oh, it's not the alliance. It's the underdogs. Okay. Alice, Corey, Emmett, Grandma Hattie, Layla, and Ned. Those are the same people that just voted out Robin. Interesting. Gert and Kenny are the Corey votes. They create this alliance and nobody listens to them. That alliance is not real. Gretchen and Sammy are the Ned votes. That makes sense. Gretchen had like a really strong relationship with Sammy, had an alliance with him. But I think Gretchen is, even though she loses Sammy here, I think she's fine. She probably will recover from this because she has so many other allies. So yeah, it's probably fine. We move on to episode number 10. We got the final 9 here. All right, we got Ned still with the idol. We now have these alliances. It is Corey, Gretchen, and Layla in a trio still. Gretchen definitely getting more loyal to it because, you know, she just lost her other alliance. We got Corey and Layla in a final 2, now that Kenny is gone, right? And then we got Gert and Kenny in their final 2, and then we have this fake alliance. Although everybody's up to a 5 here now. We got Kenny and Gert with an unbreakable relationship. Emmett and Corey have 1. Layla and Gretchen have 1. And then Gretchen and Alice have 1. And now Kenny has an extreme hatred toward Corey. Oh no. Corey only with a strong dislike toward Kenny though. I think because Corey got 1 over Kenny here, that he's like, well, I don't dislike you that much. Kenny and Emmett now have a strong bond. Okay. Corey and Alice with a strong bond, and Layla with a strong bond toward Corey. Corey only with a medium bond toward Layla, which is strange because they've been working together this entire time. At the reward, we have the auction. We haven't had the auction in a while, so I'm happy to see it come back. We see Corey win 3 donuts and an iced coffee. We also see Corey winning chips, guacamole, margarita with ice. Ooh, margarita curse, perhaps. Let's hope not. Alice wins protein shakes with bananas. Or a protein shake with bananas, I guess. Gert wins a survivor shower with shampoo and a toothbrush. Okay. He also wins a BLT and a cool iced tea. And Corey wins some peanut butter and chocolate. All right. Emmett is going to win a letter from home. And Alice, Kenny, Layla, and Ned also get some letters from home. Good for them. Ned is going to win the advantage. Ned has the wildest game. He is just like comping his way to the end pretty much. He thinks he can just win out, but I think you need a social game to win, Ned. He might be a 0-vote finalist at this point, to be honest. Corey also wins a covered item. It's a cake for the entire tribe to eat in 60 seconds. Woo, so fun. Look at Corey, though. He wins 4 different items. Good for you, Corey. Immunity, though, goes to Ned. He uses the advantage. It works out for him. He gets the immunity necklace, so he's going to be safe. On the beach, we have Ned chilling. He got the necklace. He's like, my job here is done. I don't have to worry anymore. Not even gonna think about talking to other people. Social game is overrated. You don't have to have that on Sims 4 Survivor. All you need is the damn necklace and you're fine. Let's go to tribal. All right, we got the final 9 here. Ned has the necklace, cannot be voted for. Everybody else is eligible. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Nobody stands up. I'll read the votes. First vote goes to Kenny. 1 vote Kenny. Second vote goes to Layla. 1 vote Kenny and 1 vote Layla. Third vote goes to Corey. That is 1 vote Corey, 1 vote Kenny, 1 vote Layla, and 6 votes left. Fourth vote is going to go to Layla. That is 2 votes Layla, 1 vote Corey, 1 vote Kenny, 5 votes left. And the next vote goes to Kenny. 2 votes Kenny, 2 votes Layla, 1 vote Corey, and 4 votes left. And the next vote goes to Kenny. That is 3 votes Kenny, 2 votes Layla, 1 vote Corey, 3 votes left. And the next vote goes to Corey. 3 votes Kenny, 2 votes Corey, 2 votes Layla, 2 votes left. Is it gonna land on Kenny? I think it's Kenny, but it could still land on Corey or Layla. Did their allies flip on them? I mean, is that alliance actually real, the 6-person one? I don't think so, but maybe. The next vote goes to Layla. We got 3 votes Kenny, 3 votes Layla, 2 votes Corey, and 1 vote left. We could tie. We do not, because the 10th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Nordhaven, 4th member of the jury, is going to be Layla. Whoa! Layla, the tribe has spoken. Who flipped? Somebody turned on them. It should have been Kenny. It was not Kenny. And Corey gets a massive hit against him here. Loses his #1 ally. Layla goes out of the game. Also pretty bad for Gretchen. Layla was also her closest ally. Wow. Okay, let's see what happens. Layla votes are Alice. It's Gert. It's Kenny. It's Ned. Oh, okay. Alice and Ned flip on them. Wow. Ned does absolutely nothing in this game. And then suddenly somebody, probably Kenny, just walks up to him, is like, we're voting Layla. And he's like, okay, I guess. Corey, Gretchen, and Layla vote for Kenny. And then Emmett and Grandma Hattie vote for Corey. Oh, Emmett votes for Corey? Whoa, okay. So the 6-person alliance was real and they did a vote split. I don't know why they only threw 2 votes on Corey, because that doesn't make any sense. But wow, okay. So Emmett has a strong relationship with Corey, votes for him. Grandma Hattie has been voting with Corey and Layla the entire time, goes against them as well. Wow. The game, once again, flips on a dime. We'll move on to episode number 11. We got the final 8 here. Is Kenny back? Is Kenny back to winning? Potentially. Maybe it is Kenny. I don't know if he has the support of the jury, though, anymore, because he has kind of been a little bit of a contentious character, to be honest. I thought for a while Corey was like taking over, but now I'm worried for him. I think he might be the next one to go. Is Ned winning? If Ned wins, I will scream. It could also be Alice. Alice could sneak in there. All right, let's go to the beach. This alliance now down to 2. This alliance actually real, potentially. Kenny and Corey don't like each other. Kenny still with an extreme hatred. Corey only with a strong dislike. Unbreakable relationships are Kenny and Gert. Emmett and Corey. Emmett just voted for you, Corey. Snap out of it. We got Gretchen and Alice. And that's it. Then we got Kenny and Emmett with a strong bond. Ned and Corey with a strong bond. That comes out of nowhere. Corey and Alice with a strong bond. Okay. And then Ned and Emmett with a medium bond. Gretchen and Emmett with a medium bond. So Corey, he's not dead yet. He still has some relationships here. He can flip Emmett. He could flip Ned. And he could probably flip Alice. Because it definitely seems like Alice is gonna jump ship from this 6-person thing. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go to reward. We've got Ned winning reward comp beast of the season. Ned Valen, of all people. Ned Valen is winning all of this shit. Then we got Emmett and Alice are gonna go on reward with Ned. He takes them with him. They get to go on a helicopter ride. Nice. And a picnic. But immunity, is Ned gonna win again? No, it's Kenny. Kenny gets his second win. Good for him. He might have needed it, to be honest, because I think Corey is going to pull off a move here, potentially. I don't know. Let's go to the beach. Let's see what's going on. We got Ned with the idol. We got Grandma Hattie impressing the rest of the team. Of course. It's Grandma Hattie. How could you not be impressed with her? And we got Emmett and Ned with a minor disagreement. And unsurprisingly, Alice is out of the alliance. And we have a new alliance. It is Alice, Gretchen, and Ned. That is random, but okay. I mean, Alice and Gretchen, they have their unbreakable relationship, so that makes sense. But why is Ned here and not like Corey? Because they both like Corey. I don't know, but Gert resting at camp to restore his energy. Good for him. All right, we got the final 8 here. Kenny, he has the necklace, cannot be voted for tonight. Everybody else is eligible. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Ned is gonna use his idol on himself. Any votes cast against Ned will not count. I'll read the votes. First one goes to Emmett. Okay. Ned just wasting an idol. Another idol wasted on this season. I think Ned thinks he's the main character of this season, but he's just really not. Next one goes to Corey. One vote Corey, one vote Emmett. And the next one goes to Emmett. That is 2 votes Emmett, 1 vote Corey, 5 votes left. And next one goes to Grandma Hattie. Okay, 2 votes Emmett, 1 vote Corey, 1 vote Grandma Hattie. And the next vote goes to Corey. We're tied. 2 votes Corey, 2 votes Emmett, and 1 vote Grandma Hattie. And the next vote goes to Grandma Hattie. We're actually tied now. 2 votes Corey, 2 votes Emmett, 2 votes Grandma Hattie, and 2 votes left. And the next vote goes to Corey. 3 votes Corey, 2 votes Emmett, 2 votes Grandma Hattie, and 1 vote left. It's going to be Corey, or we're going to tie, and we're going to go into a revote. And the final vote goes to Grandma Hattie. So we are tied between Grandma Hattie and Corey. Emmett is safe for now, unless we go to rocks. But we will do a revote. First vote on the revote goes to Grandma Hattie. 1 vote Grandma Hattie. Second vote goes to Corey. 1 vote Corey, 1 vote Grandma Hattie. 4 votes left. And the next vote goes to Corey. That is 2 votes Corey, 1 vote Grandma Hattie, and 3 votes left. And the next vote goes to Grandma Hattie. We're tied again. 2 votes Corey, 2 votes Grandma Hattie, 2 votes left. Okay, maybe it is a tie, and that's why Ned is playing the idol. Is Ned a secret mastermind? What? Next one goes to Grandma Hattie. We got 3 votes Grandma Hattie, 2 votes Corey. It's either going to be Grandma Hattie or rocks. The final vote goes to Corey. It's rocks. Oh no. Ned Valen, secret mastermind. He knew what was going on. He saw it. He saw it coming. But Alice, Emmett, Gert, and Gretchen are gonna draw rocks. One of them is gonna go out. The person who picks the purple rock and is eliminated is going to be Gert. Gert, the game has spoken. No wonder he's been kind of purple for a little bit, because he goes out and rocks. The game didn't want us to care about him. But unfortunately for Kenny, he loses his #1 ally here. So yeah, I have nothing to say about Gert, because he didn't really do anything aside from be allied with Kenny. But he goes out here. Rip. All right, who was who? We got Gert, Grandma Hattie, and Kenny voting for Corey. Okay. So Grandma Hattie is the one who is voting with Gert and Kenny here. And we got Corey, Emmett, and Gretchen voting for Grandma Hattie. That makes sense. That is Corey and Gretchen in their final 2. And Corey, of course, pulls an Emmett. And then Alice and Ned are the Emmett votes. Which is weird that they don't vote with Gretchen, who they just formed an alliance with, right? Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. But they flip on the revote. Emmett also flips on the revote and votes for Corey. What is Emmett doing? Unbreakable relationship, my ass. Unless Emmett wanted to go to rocks. Maybe that's what he wanted to do. I don't know. But anyway, we lose Gert here. Wild tribal. Wild tribal. Let's go to episode number 12. We got the final 7. We're reaching the end here soon. All right, we got a new idol hidden because Nat used it. Or used his. And alliances now are Corey and Gretchen in the final 2. We got Emmett, Grandma Hattie, Kenny, and Ned in the 6-person alliance, now turned 4-person alliance, which is the majority. So if they stick together, that is a very strong majority. But of course, Alice, Gretchen, and Ned are in their final 3. So Ned kind of becoming a swing vote here. Interesting, because I imagine if the trio votes together, Corey will probably vote with them. I don't know. But we now have Gretchen and Alice with an unbreakable relationship still. Emmett and Corey still with theirs somehow, even though Emmett just keeps voting for Corey. I don't know what the hell is going on there. But Kenny and Corey with an extreme hatred. So Corey is up to an extreme hatred now. We also have Gretchen and Emmett with a strong bond, Kenny and Emmett with a strong bond, Corey and Ned with a strong bond, and Ned and Grandma Hattie with a strong bond. That is a very funny duo. Then we have Corey and Alice with a strong bond, and Kenny and Alice with a strong dislike. So that makes sense why Alice was jumping ship. Reward is going to go to Corey. Congrats to him. First win for him, I think. He might have won one of these reward challenges before, but he is going to take Gretchen and Ned with him on reward. All right. It's a loved ones visit. Okay, I don't really know who any of these people would bring to the island because I don't know any of their relatives. So we'll just go to immunity. Gretchen wins immunity. Good for her. First win for her. On the beach, we got Ned finding the other idol. Who the fuck is this man? What is happening? Is he winning? This is crazy. Corey and Gretchen find something in common. They solidify their final 2, I guess. Emmett and Ned bond slightly, and then Corey, he's working hard at camp, becomes tired. I think this might be Kenny's time to go, but I'm not sure about that. It could also be Grandma Hattie. I think it's gonna be Kenny though. Let's go to tribal. All right, we got the final 7 here. Gretchen, she has the necklace, cannot be voted for tonight. Everybody else is eligible. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Nobody stands up. I read the votes. First vote goes to Kenny. 1 vote Kenny. Second vote goes to Kenny. 2 votes Kenny. Third vote goes to Alice. 2 votes Kenny, 1 vote Alice, and 4 votes left. And the fourth vote goes to Alice. We're tied. 2 votes Alice, 2 votes Kenny, 3 votes left. And the fifth vote goes to Alice. So that is 3 votes Alice, 2 votes Kenny, 2 votes left. And the next vote goes to Kenny. We're tied. 3 votes Alice, 3 votes Kenny, 1 vote left. And the 12th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Nordhaven, 6th member of the jury, is going to be Kenny. Yeah. Kenny, the tribe has spoken. He played a very good game. You gotta hand it to him. He had it on wrap for a little bit, and then it all crumbled. And then he kind of picked it back up again for a little bit, and then it crumbled again. For somebody who is a human test subject, I think he played this very well. I was impressed by him. So Kenny votes are Alice, Corey, Gretchen, and Ned. That is exactly the group that I thought would vote him out. And then we got Emmett, Grandma Hattie, and Kenny voting for Alice. That is the rest of the 6-person alliance, minus Ned, I guess. So yeah, Kenny's gone. RIP. He goes out. We go into the final 6 here. We've got Alice, Corey, Emmett, Grandma Hattie, Gretchen, and Ned. Pretty fun group of people here. On the beach, we have Ned with the idol, which is so funny. Just so funny. Ned is an enigma. We got this final 2. We got this alliance now down to 3. This alliance also at 3. It was always 3, actually. Never mind. We got Emmett and Corey with an unbreakable relationship. Gretchen and Alice with 1. Ned now has 1 with Grandma Hattie. Grandma Hattie only with a strong bond toward Ned. And then we got Emmett and Alice with a strong dislike. That is strange. And then Gretchen and Emmett with a strong bond. Ned and Corey with a strong bond. And Gretchen and Corey with a strong bond. And then Grandma Hattie and Emmett with a medium bond. All right. Corey wins another reward. Good for him. He's going to take Gretchen and Emmett on reward. And they get to go on a yacht. Good for them. But immunity is going to go to Corey as well. Congrats to Corey. He gets his first immunity. Honestly, might have needed it. Although I do think it's probably going to land on Emmett or whoever the other person was in the alliance. Who was it? Grandma Hattie. Yeah, it could definitely be Grandma Hattie. But we have Ned with Idol. We have Corey and Grandma Hattie bonding strongly. Okay. And Corey and Ned also bonding strongly. Look at Corey. This is the Corey episode. Is this his, like, surge in the game? before the end of the season to show that he was the winner all along, maybe, because we are heading into the finale. We have a new alliance. It is Corey and Emmett, who should have been in an alliance from like the beginning of the game. I mean, they were in an alliance, but they should have been always in an alliance. I don't know why this is forming just now, but okay. Anyway, let's just go to tribal. All right, we got the final 6 here. Corey has the necklace, cannot be voted for. Everybody else is eligible. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Nat stands up. He's gonna use his idol again, and he is gonna use it on Grandma Hattie. What? Okay. Any votes cast against Grandma Hattie will not count. I'll read the votes. First vote goes to Grandma Hattie. Does not count. Grandma Hattie does not count. Alice. Okay. What the hell is Nat doing? Next one goes to Gretchen. That is 1 vote Alice, 1 vote Gretchen, 2 votes left. And the next one goes to Gretchen. Oh, 2 votes Gretchen, 1 vote Alice, 1 vote left. And the final vote goes to Alice. So we are tied. It is 2 Gretchen, 2 Alice. Grandma Hattie would have also gotten 2. So Nat actually with another impactful idol play, even though it looks like it wasn't. Nat he's an enigma. I don't know what's going on with him, but I'm glad I brought him onto this season. All right. We're going to do a revote. The first vote on the revote goes to Gretchen. 1 vote Gretchen. Second vote goes to Alice. 1 vote Alice and 1 vote Gretchen. And the third vote goes to Gretchen. 2 votes Gretchen, 1 vote Alice, and 1 vote left. Okay, I just thought of something. What if we go to rocks and Ned goes out in rocks? Okay, the final vote goes to Alice. We are going to rocks, and it's gonna be Emmett and Ned. So Emmett and Ned are gonna draw rocks. Did Ned just idle himself out of the game? Okay, the person who draws the purple rock is going to be Ned. Ned, the game has spoken. He idles himself out of the game. What the hell? You know what? He may not have been the main character, but he is the main character of my heart. I'm so glad I brought him onto this season. I regret nothing, and everything I have ever done was leading up to this moment. Ned, he's out. Rip. All right, what the hell happened here? We got Corey and Emmett voting for Alice. Alice and Gretchen are voting for Grandma Hattie. And then Grandma Hattie and Ned vote for Gretchen. And then everybody sticks to the gun on the revote. So that is just like the Grandma Hattie votes, they get removed off the board because Alice and Gretchen were the ones who voted for her. And then, yeah, that makes sense. All right, well, we're going to go into the finale after that. Incredible tribal. I think this might be the best season of Sims 4 Survivor. All right, anyway, we got the final 5 here. Heading into the finale, we've got Alice, who has had a very rocky game. She has been on the outs. She has caught a lot of votes. She had to play an idol on herself to remain in the game. But it has worked out. She has definitely like a underdog survival storyline entering the finale here. If she makes it to the final 3, I'm not sure if she wins, but she could. She could win. Then we have Corey Nihus, who I think is a very strong contender for the win here. I think there is another person who probably beats him, but Corey has played a very dominant game here. Actually, not a very dominant game, but he has played a very glaring game. Like, everybody has seen what he's been doing. Like, he has been visible throughout this entire game. He has made very impressive moves. He's also made a dumb move, like he misplayed an idol, but you know what? That happens. Ring Bear misplayed 2 idols, and he won the game. So, yeah. That doesn't exclude a winner. He does have a lot of support on the jury, but I also think he has a lot of animosity on the jury. So he is going to struggle at the final 3, but it's a bit of a toss-up. He could win. Then we got Emmett Relevart, the time traveler himself. I don't think he's winning. I don't think he's really had the relationships to take the crown. But he's played a very messy game. He's had strong allies, and then he's gone against those allies. He's been flipping and flopping all over the place. I really do not think the jury's going to respect his game, but you never know. Maybe they will. We've had some messy winners in the past. I mean, Mickey did not have the most impressive game when they won, although their winning game was a lot more deliberate than Emmett. Emmett's was, to be honest. Then we got Grandma Hattie Luden, who, what an icon, what a queen. Glad that she's here, but also, I don't think she's winning. Like, she does not have the winning storyline. I also think she's at the bottom of this tribe. She just lost her #1 ally in Ned, I think. She does have this relationship with Emmett, but I don't think it's that strong. As in, like, they are in an alliance together, but I don't think it's all that strong. So I don't know how real that is, to be honest. I think it was just like they were in this large alliance and it got chipped down to 2 people. So I think she's gonna have a hard time making it to the end. And I also think she's gonna have a hard time getting jury votes if she does make it to the end. But anything could happen. And then finally, the person that I think is the strongest contender to win at this point, Gretchen Wolf. What an incredible social game she's had. She's been liked by pretty much everybody. And she's also been an option for elimination for the past few tribals. And I think that is because people are seeing that she is definitely a contender to win. So they kind of want to get rid of her. But she is entering this finale with a relationship with Alice. She also has this relationship with Corey. They've been working together closely this entire game. Yeah, I think Gretchen, Corey, and Alice is probably going to be our final 3, but maybe not. We'll see. Strong final 5 here. I think this finale is going to be really fun. So let's go to the beach. Let's see what's going on. We got Corey finding the final hidden immunity idol. He misplayed an idol. Now he's going to get another shot at playing an idol correctly. I mean, just play it on yourself at this point. Because this is the last round to use it anyway. But he has this final 2 with Gretchen. He also has one with Emmett. And then Emmett and Grandma Hattie have their final 2. And then Alice and Gretchen have their final 2. Unbreakable relationships are Gretchen and Emmett. Oh, that's random. Yeah, I definitely think Gretchen is in that final 3 seed. We also have Gretchen and Alice. We also have Emmett and Corey. And Emmett and Alice have an extreme hatred now. Although I think this has been going on. I kind of forget. There's been a lot of dislike on this season. Gretchen and Corey, they have a strong bond. Grandma Hattie and Corey have a strong bond. Then we have Grandma Hattie and Emmett with a strong bond. Oh, they actually have a pretty decent relationship. And then Corey and Alice with a small bond, and Grandma Hattie and Alice with a small bond. So Alice definitely with the weakest relationships here on the board. I think she might be the next one to go, but she could win immunity. Let's find out who wins immunity. It's Gretchen. Congrats. This is her 2nd win, right? I don't remember, but good for her. Congrats. She's going to be safe. On the beach, we've got Corey with Idol. We got Alice and Grandma Hattie with a major fight. Oh, no. That is not good for Alice. We also have Emmett and Grandma Hattie bonding slightly. Okay. They are maybe solidifying their final 2 alliance here. Realizing that Corey and Gretchen are going to be tough to beat. And then Emmett and Gretchen find something in common, which has a lasting impact. Also, Gretchen, she's chilling. She won the necklace. She's like, I don't have to worry too much about who goes out. I'm just going to chill. You guys worry about it. It's fine. All right, we'll go to Tribal. We got the final 5 here. Alice, Corey, Emmett, Grandma Hattie, and Gretchen. Gretchen has the necklace. She cannot be voted for tonight. Everybody else is eligible. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Corey stands up. He is going to use his idol on himself, unsurprisingly. Any votes cast against Corey will not count. I'll read the votes. First vote goes to Alice. 1 vote Alice. Second vote goes to Emmett. That is 1 vote Alice, 1 vote Emmett, and 3 votes left. Third vote goes to Grandma Hattie. 1 vote Alice, 1 vote Emmett, and 1 vote Grandma Hattie. 2 votes left. And the next vote goes to Alice. 2 votes Alice, 1 vote Emmett, and 1 vote Grandma Hattie. And the 14th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Nordhaven, 8th member of the jury, it is Alice. Alice, the tribe has spoken. Absolutely expected this to happen. Didn't have the best social game, and it wasn't working out for her, unfortunately. But she was a fun character on the season. I'm glad that we got her on here, and we got that idol play. So, congrats on the 5th place, Alice. It is Corey, Emmett, and Grandma Hattie who vote for Alice. That makes a lot of sense. Alice votes for Emmett, and Gretchen votes for Grandma Hattie. I guess Gretchen should not have been resting, because maybe she could have saved Alice here. Potentially. I don't know. Probably not. All right, we're at part 2 of the finale. We got our final 4 here. Corey, Emmett, Grandma Hattie, and Gretchen. We kind of have 2 final 2s. I think Gretchen might be in trouble because Corey could vote with Emmett and Grandma Hattie. Maybe he realizes that Gretchen is the one to beat. I don't know. All right, on the beach, we actually have Corey more loyal to Gretchen than he is to Emmett. So maybe not. All right. Anyway, we got Gretchen and Emmett with an unbreakable relationship. Also Gretchen and Corey, and Emmett and Corey, and Grandma Hattie and Corey, and Grandma Hattie and Emmett, and Gretchen and Grandma Hattie actually don't really like each other. Very tight final four here, aside from this Grandma Hattie and Gretchen connection. But otherwise, everybody like loving each other. That's fun. Let's go to immunity. The winner of the final immunity of the season is going to be Corey. Congrats to Corey. He has made the final three and potentially won the game, honestly. I don't know. I think he could take it here. We'll go to the beach. Let's see what's going on. We got Emmett and Gretchen bonding strongly. Ooh. Is Gretchen saving herself here? Is it going to be Grandma Hattie? I don't know. We'll find out. Let's go to tribal. All right, we got the final four here. Corey, Emmett, Grandma Hattie, Gretchen. One of these are not going to make it to the final three. It is time to vote. And the first vote goes to Grandma Hattie. One vote, Grandma Hattie. Next vote goes to Gretchen. One vote, Grandma Hattie. One vote, Gretchen. Two votes left. And the third vote goes to Gretchen. Two votes, Gretchen. One vote, Grandma Hattie. One vote left. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're going to go into fire here. The final vote is going to go to Grandma Hattie. Yes, that makes sense. So we're going to do a revote. Is anybody going to flip on the revote? Probably not. The first vote goes to Grandma Hattie. One vote, Grandma Hattie. And the next vote goes to Gretchen. We're tied. It is Grandma Hattie and Gretchen. They are going to go into fire making. This could be Gretchen's final chance to win the game, because I think if she makes it to the final three, she just has to make it to the final three, she wins. But does she do it? The person who loses fire making and goes out of the game is Grandma Hattie. Grandma Hattie, the tribe has spoken. Unfortunate. I wanted to see her in that final three seed, but also pretty exciting that Gretchen is gonna get to go there and plead her case. Honestly, I don't think Grandma Hattie was ever winning, so I think it's fine that she goes out here. But still, I mean, what a legend, what an icon. She goes out. So it is exactly as we predicted. Emmett and Grandma Hattie vote together for Gretchen. Gretchen and Corey vote together for Grandma Hattie. And Grandma Hattie loses fire making, goes out. Unfortunate for her, but we're going to go into final tribal council. We got the final three here. Corey Nihus, Emmett Relevart, and Gretchen Wolf. All three of them plead their case. The 9-person jury, they all ask their questions. Then they cast their votes for who should win. And it is time to crown another Sims 4 Survivor winner. First vote goes to Gretchen. One vote Gretchen. Second vote goes to Emmett. One vote Gretchen and one vote Emmett. Third vote goes to Corey. We are tied between all three of them. One vote Gretchen, one vote Emmett, and one vote Corey. The fourth vote goes to Corey. 2 votes Corey, 1 vote Emmett, 1 vote Gretchen, and 5 votes left. The fifth vote goes to Gretchen. We got 2 votes Gretchen, 2 votes Corey, 1 vote Emmett, and 4 votes left. The sixth vote is gonna go to Emmett. Oh, I did not think he would catch more than 1 vote, to be honest. We got 2 votes for all 3 of them. If we tie, can we please not tie? Please. I'm begging you. Don't tie. Just don't tie. The 7th vote goes to Gretchen. 3 votes Gretchen, 2 votes Emmett, 2 votes Corey, and 2 votes left. If Gretchen gets 1 more vote, I think she wins, right? Yeah, pretty much. Because then the other 2 would have 3 and she would have 4. Yeah, okay. So, the 8th and potentially final vote is going to go to Gretchen. Congratulations, Gretchen. She has won the game. I knew it all along. She only had to make it there and she would win. And so she did. Very impressive game by her. Social queen of the season. But also pretty impressive game by Corey and Emmett to make it to the final 3 as well. This is the vote breakdown. We got Alice, Layla, Ollie, Robin, and Sammy voting for Gretchen. So that is 5 votes. And then we got Gert and Ned voting for Corey. And then Grandma Hattie and Kenny vote for Emmett. That makes sense. Why is Gert voting for Corey? Nat did have a good relationship with Corey, so that makes sense. But Gert was like on the opposite alliance of Corey. Whatever, I guess. But the fan favorite is going to be Bruno. What? We continue the trend of random pre-merger getting the fan favorite award. Congrats to Bruno, I guess. But that is our season. Here is our elimination order. We got Jasmine Drbita in 18th place. Bruna Hoffman, our fan favorite, in 17th place. We got Cannonball Coleman in 16th place. Olive Spectre in 15th. Nia Sarpong in 14th. Carmen Ortega in 13th. Ollie Mark in 12th. Robin Banks in 11th. Sammy Garcia in 10th. Layla Ann in 9th. Gert Koopman in 8th. Kenny in 7th. Nat Valen in 6th, who idled himself out of the game. Then we got Alice in 5th. Grandma Hattie Loden in 4th. Our co-runner-ups, Emmett Relevart and Corey Nihus, and our winner, Gretchen Wolf. Let's look at the stats here. We got Corey, Gretchen, Kenny, and Ned all tying with most immunity wins with 2, and then Layla had 1. And then most votes received are Alice with 21, Corey and Kenny had 13, Grandma Hattie had 12, Ollie and Robin had 9, Bruno had 8, Gretchen and Layla had 7, Cannonball and Jess Minter and Sammy got 6, Emmett and Ned had 5, Nia and Olive had 4, Carmen got 2 when she was idled out of the game, and then Gert got 0 before getting rocked out of the game. We had 2 rock draws in this game. What? What even? Most strategic was Corey, number 1, I guess. Sure, I would agree with that, I guess. Grandma Hattie is number 2. I would also probably agree with that. And then Gretchen number 3. I don't know. I guess any 3 of these I can see being in the top 3. I don't really know what order that would be, but that's fine. That's a fine order, I guess. But there you have it. That is our season. All hail our current reigning, Gretchen Wolf. What an absolute banger of a season. I think this one might be one of my favorites. We might have to do another newbie season soon. I'm going to see if I can scrounge up some people. Maybe I can make it happen because I did leave a few off the cast that I could have cast. But we could also do like a mixed season maybe, perhaps. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we do. Anyway, that's our season. I'll see you in the next one whenever we get to that one. And that's it for me today. Bye.